Hi, I'm Steve. Welcome to Maker's Cave. And today we received yet another shipment for the Eleanor build-up from Eaglemoss. These are going to be issues 7, 8, 9, and 10. And it also included another free gift, which is the binder to hold all the manuals with. Let's see what we got here. Issue 7 is another rim. Actually, 7 and 8 go together. They're going to be the tire and the rim. 8 is going to be, 9 is going to be another wheel assembly and suspension piece like we did in the previous video. And issue 10 looks like it's going to be a door. And looks like it's got the accompanying mirror. So, like always, I'm going to take the screws out, put them in a screw holder, and then bring you forward and put it all together. All right, the first thing instructions tell us to do is step 7.1, which is the central rim and the internal rim, and they get placed like this in here and held together with a PS05 screw. Now the internal rim is plastic, but the actual central rim is metal. So we're not going to need any tapping oil. There we go. And step 7 is completed. All right, now we're on to kit 8, which is the tire. Put this aside over here. This is the tire. It's rubber and it's rather stiff. And this is the external rim. And the first thing they want us to do is, well, actually, the first thing they want us to do is we have to soak this in 167 degree Fahrenheit or 75 degree Celsius hot water. And what that does for a couple minutes, that softens up this rubber so we're allowed to put it on the rim. But we're not going to put this aside. We're not going to do that step. We'll move to the second part, and that is step 8.2, and that is putting the outer rim onto the inner rim. And they match up. And they get held together with a DSO2 screw. And there's 3 of them. And again, this is plastic to plastic, so we do not need any 3-in-1 oil or tapping oil to make it go in. Okay, so at this point we have an entire rim assembled. The next thing we have to do is we have to put this tire onto this rim, and that's where heating this up in some hot water to soften up. Okay, so I took this container of water, I put it in the microwave for 3 minutes so it's nice and hot. Then I dunked the tire in here, and the tire's been in here about now, I guess about maybe 4 minutes. They say at least 2 minutes on direction, so we're going to take this lid off. Holy, that's hot. So we'll use the, move this aside before we spill it all over the place. I want to dry the tire off here so I don't get this wet if I don't have to. And as you can see now, the tire is really pliable.
Deep down, squeezably soft.
So we are going to make sure I get the tread matches. This one, okay, this one. So now all we have to do is just push this right on here, and it literally just goes right on. That's it. Some people do not put the tire in the water long enough. Like I said, I always do 4 minutes. I do 3 minutes on high with the water, and then I keep this in the water for a good 4 minutes. And there, it's on there. So give me a sec to put all this water away before I dump it all over everything. Put the lid back on. So now we have a tire. So that is step 8, and it is complete. And now we're moving on to 9, which is the brake disc exterior, right suspension, right brake caliper, center cap, right brake disc interior. Okay, so the first thing they want you to do is they want you to take this, and they want you to take this. Now I want to make a quick note of this. This is black, and this section here I have cut out previously. Okay, if you saw, you may want to go back and look at my other video where I did the other tire. This is a bit more realistic because this is where the caliper goes, so this should be cut out. So, like I said, watch the other video and show you how I did that. So we take this, make sure orient it right in the directions. Okay, and it goes on like this. Whoops, not like this, like this. And there are 2 registration holes right here, and there's 2 pins here, so you can only put it on the right way. And there it is. Then you take what they are calling the right brake disc exterior. That just goes right on there. That just can't speak. This just free floats on there. So now we'll go to step 9.3 here. And this is where we put the brake caliper on. So I can get this oriented, and there it falls right out. Okay, so these are here. Now the brake caliper, if you notice, I also did something special with this. I painted this red to make it pop a little bit more because it was all monochromatic before. Everything was all silver. That's why I painted this black, did this cutout, and I took the brake caliper and painted it red. So this is here, and this slides on the back here and snaps into place. This spins freely. Here's the caliper. Here's the backing. As you can see, that's a lot more color in there. All right, so we have this oriented right. And now we're going to do 9.4 here, which is putting the tire on that we just did. Okay, so that's on there now. And now we need a DS4 screw. Goes right in the center here. Doesn't seem to be going in all that easy. Okay, I did this before and didn't notice. Right here, there's a little notch, and that has to go into in here. There's a little cutout for it. And now it's slid farther in. I could feel it engage. Now, just like before, you don't want to over tighten this screw, or else if you want the wheels to roll in this, they won't. This one's just perfect. This goes to this side, this goes to this side. All right, so like I said, you don't want to tighten these too much. Actually, that can be a little tighter. The screw looks a little sloppy in there. There we go. Okay, and then the only thing left is to put this hub center on here. There's a magnet in the back, and it attracts to the screw that's in there, and they're in there. So now we have 2 whole wheels done. All right, let's see what's next. That was kit 9 complete. Now we're going to be moving into kit 10, which looks like it's a door part. So the first thing here is 10.1 is, let me get the parts out, because there's some little parts in here. I kept them in here until we were ready. So now let's take them out. There we go. Okay. So the first thing they want us to do is take this piece right here, which they are calling the mirror holder. And they want to, and what go, tripping over my own words.
Today, Junior!
And with this, they want us to put in item 10B, the left side mirror, which is this black piece here. And I think this is just press fit. And yes, it is. Step 2, there's a little decal here. And it's magnetic. I don't know what kind of day I'm having. It's reflective, not magnetic. Those two words don't even remotely mean the same. So they want us now to put that onto here. Which Mrs. Maker is the stick 'em applying professional. I hope I can do this without misaligning it. And I did it. There we go. So the mirror is applied. That was step 10.3. 10.4 is we get to put it on the door. Now let's take a moment to discuss some of these parts. As you can see here, it looks like this is a little, supposed to be the, for the key, the lock, door lock. On the hood, there were 2 chrome pieces for the hood pins. Well, I was cleaning off the hood the other day, and I snapped both of those off, so I had to order a new one from Eaglemoss. So the moral of the story is, and what I'm trying to tell you is, be very careful of little things sticking out, that you don't snap them off. It taught me a very valuable lesson. Okay, so we have the door here, and now we just simply put the mirror in here according to the directions. Okay, and then it gets held into place right here with a DS6 screw, which is incredibly small. Okay, so this is going into some metal, and I just flung the screw somewhere. So I got my rapid tap here. I'll have a link below where you can get this. You can use 3-in-1 oil. Just I do some machine work, so I have rapid tap available. And I think that even works a little bit better in my opinion than 3-in-1 oil. The mirror is on the door. Put my rapid tap over here before I dump that all over. Okay, next is the door handle. So yeah, we're going to need the rapid tap again. Put it up here. Okay, so now we need the door handle, which is right here. Oh, I hate turning these over like this because this is how I lose things. All right, so here's the door handle. That goes on like this. Let me show it to you again so you can actually see. So it goes on the door like this. And we're going to turn it over because I am sure it is going to get some screws from the back. And it does. And it is going to get some PS04 screws. So, what was it again? PS04. I want to even be gutsy and take 2 out at a time. Oh man, I thought the other ones were small. Yes, these are going, the handle is plastic, so that's why I didn't need the rapid tap. I'm not going in the metal. I don't know why I thought I was. And this is not going in here. That's because it only gets 1 screw, and that's over here. I don't know why they had another hole right there. I can't express to you how small this screw is. Holy mackerel, I feel like a watchmaker. Okay, so I don't know if you just saw there, I just switched to another screwdriver that was smaller. And it seems to work. Okay, there it goes. Now I think it grabbed. Now it's in there. All right, be forewarned when you get to, what step is this? 10.6. Be patient. It's a little tough. Okay, so the door handle is now on. And I only need one screw. Let me put that back. Okay, step 10 completed. And that's it for this kit. So let's go over what we did. So we have one door and we have another wheel done. Hopefully this will all start coming together soon. As you can see, the red caliper, the black dust plate, those contrast colors really look really nice in here. Oh, and there's one other thing I wanted to do. Hold on one second. Oh, here it is. I have a Sharpie. I did this with the other one. I'm going to take this cap off right here because it's magnetic. Right here, right there, is a valve stem. Now, it's all chrome, which is pretty unrealistic. So what I did with the other one is I took a real fine point Sharpie, okay, and I just colored it in. No need for air paint or airbrushing or pulling out your paints and a paintbrush. Sometimes the simple solutions are the best. Once again, I'm going to irritate Mrs. Maker and I'm going to show you a close-up. You can now see that stem looks a lot more realistic because it's painted black. And like I said, I did that with this one as well. So that's what we've done today. Put the hub back on there. We got one door completed, and we have another wheel completed. So that's it for this video of our build of the Eleanor Mustang by Eaglemoss. This was stages or kits 7, 8, 9, and 10. I hope you enjoyed following me along with that. I hope it was helpful. If it was helpful, hit the like button. And if you want to see more of what comes out, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell if you want to be notified when more videos come out. So I'll put a link also below to any of the tools or supplies that I used in here today. And as always, thanks for stopping by the Maker's Cave. I'll see you at the next build.